God, Bloodborne is truly becoming one of my favorite games ever made. I just can't wait to see what Sony does in the future with such a game.
Oh, come on!
Fine, Sony, you passed the perfect chance for a decade remaster or sequel announcement or literally anything. Just nope. Let's not do anything with a game that made a PS4 worth buying in the first place and in general is just one of the best ever made. So I am going to take a nice, deep hit of copium, scream into the void a little more, and talk about this amazing game. And you are already here, so you're stuck with me while I talk about this masterpiece. So for any of you who may not know, and God that hurts to say, Bloodborne is a masterpiece of the Elden Soulsborne roster with a seasoning of survival horror thrown in, but it all just works. But I know who I am, and I know why you're still here. Let's talk about the monsters. The enemies in these games tend to fall into one or two of three total categories. The others we will talk about when we get to them, but for the introductory boss, he falls into the Beast class, the Cleric Beast. Now, what surprised me to learn was that this boss is technically optional, despite the fact that for me, and I'm sure many others, he was the first we fought. But I do know if you didn't fight him first, you definitely heard him climbing that ladder. That haunting wail does such a great job of building atmosphere as you go through the streets of Yharnam on the night of the hunt, as the consequences of the church's healing blood are on full display. You wonder what made that noise as you go through them. Get to the end of that bridge and you'll have your answer. The Cleric Beast is an emaciated chimeric creature, covered in matted fur, an enlarged arm, and thick branching antlers on its head. It looks spindly, almost starving. These elements combine to make me think of modern depictions of the Wendigo. Its name, Cleric Beast, tells us that this was once a human, a man of faith devoted to the healing church, but one who succumbed to the plague of beasthood. Being a beast-type boss, it's weakest to weapons that have teeth of their own, like the saw cleaver or the saw spear. Another common weakness is fire, as it's the favorite tool to cleanse the beasthood within its victims. As an introductory boss, the Cleric Beast teaches you a very important lesson as you go through the rest of the game. Many might be tempted to fight defensively against a beast like this, but no. The best way to fight it is aggressively. Stick close and attack weak points like its arm. With enough damage, you can even break its arm, causing it to stagger. Tonight, you are the hunter, and the Cleric Beast may be your prey. The night of the hunt is long, and it has only just begun.